Oh,
God
we're
damn,
back.
We're so fucking back.
We're
right
so
now.
fucking. I'm so hard.
You
Hi.
are out of my league.
This is the cold open. All of this. We're back.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now. Oh my god.
We just started out with the most blood-curdling scream anyone's ever heard, and then it goes.
Okay, I still got the Zinards on me. Let's go.
Leonard Zinards.
Yeah. We've been gone.
Yeah. I was sick for a week.
Yeah, so basically, we did a podcast like a month ago. We said we were going to try to keep doing them monthly
Mm-hmm.
and had every intention of getting back together sooner. The next... Oh, cheers?
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. The next week, you came up and we played Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Great time.
Good time.
You kicked my ass at it. And then my mic's slowly
Oh, I see that.
played Magic. The next week I was in Branson. I played at Paynes Valley. I figured I needed to wear the shirt.
Yeah. Dope shirt.
It was awesome. It was
Yeah.
so much fun.
Those pictures were incredible.
Unreal. Just I want to go back so bad, but with the gang.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go in an off season so we can go for cheaper
Oh, yeah.
and just because it's so much fun to play. It's beautiful. It's borderline worth the money. It's very expensive in the summer. But hey, at the turn at hole 8 and 10, there's like a halfway turn house that you can stop at.
Yeah.
Everything in it is complimentary minus alcohol.
Ooh.
So like all the drinks, all the snacks, they have bison dogs.
Oh.
Very good. Very good food. And then the next week you had family
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and then you got the virus.
We were gonna do it last week.
Yeah.
But then I got that virus.
And so here we are.
Yeah. Guess who gave it to me?
Who? A baby, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My 4-month-old niece. So
That's
like
so sick.
my mom takes my dog Stevie that lives with me because she has so much energy. Just having her in a crate just feels awful.
Mm-hmm.
So she takes her and she gets to hang out with the other dogs. And my sister was gone somewhere, so my mom was watching my niece, and I went to go get my dog, and we're hanging out. And she was just like screaming, blood curdling screaming. I was like, well, she's like, apparently she's teething, so like it's probably that.
Yeah.
And she's just spitting all over me. And I'm like, oh, this is awful. Please stop screaming. This makes me feel bad. And then the next day, like near the end of the work day, I was like, my throat's feeling a little scratchy. My legs are sore. That's not normal. I haven't done anything for my legs to be sore. And then next morning I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I definitely have COVID. Hell yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Hurt to move. It felt like my spine had been stretched out. Yeah. But I'm fine now.
That's good.
So yeah.
Glad to be hanging out.
Yeah.
Missed you.
I missed you too, man.
I don't even know what to fucking talk about, dude. Like
What have you been up to? I feel like I've been disconnected from you.
golfing.
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 Oh, we went golfing not long ago.
Yeah, I think it was right after we did the podcast.
Yeah.
I think it was like the next day actually.
It might have been.
We went and played with friends of the pod, Scotty and Damo.
Shout out.
Did we win? I don't remember. We stopped keeping score.
I was too high, so I don't remember.
Oh, that was the 9 hole.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Trosper whenever we went there.
Have I been to Trosper? I don't think
Yeah,
I.
the four of us went and we had those really awful root beer shots.
Oh. Yeah.
We played pretty well on that one.
Yeah.
I started off strong at the 9 hole and then just shit the bed as it went on. I forgot about we just did
It was just
all four of
9.
us played. We didn't do a 2v2 or anything.
Yeah.
We just all played our own shots.
I remember, like, I was so high out of my mind that we had talked about before. You were like, so do you think you're going to be, like, unfocused or too focused? And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. We're going to see.
Yeah.
Ended up being, I was very focused on the wrong thing.
Oh.
I was just trying to be
Make
the
it.
funniest person out there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I knew it would either dial you in or just completely take you out of it.
I ended up, like, I think it was like hole 5 or 6. Me and Damon, like, were ahead of you guys. And I was like, are you keeping score? And he goes, I never keep score. I was like, that's true. It's true. He was like, I don't think anyone's keeping score. And I was like, good. Because I don't
was.
remember anything.
I was keeping score.
I figured you would be.
I've gotten too into it. Like I'm taking a week off this week. I've been playing every weekend for like the last month.
Mm-hmm.
The week of Branson. That Friday night before we left, Jordan and I went and played Winter Creek,
Yeah.
and then we had Monday off or Saturday off. Sunday we played an 18 hole with some of my family, and I think that was when I shot my lowest I've ever shot. I shot a 91, and then had a day off, and then I played Paynes Valley Tuesday, came home Wednesday. I think I played another time that week.
Oh, wow. You were just hitting it.
And then I've gone like, we went that Friday and played 9. And then Jordan and I went to Winter Creek Friday night the next week. And then this last Friday, Scotty and I went and played Winter Creek. So like, I've just been hammering away at it because I'm right there. I've done what my initial goal was this year. I wanted to hit a 300+ yard drive. Actually, the Friday before we went to Branson, I hit a 305 yard drive at Winter Creek on that hole like 5, I think, where it's like a horseshoe basically.
Mm-hmm.
I hit it on that one. I got it like down to the bottom of the horseshoe. It was sick. And then this last Friday when I went with Scotty, I hit a 320 yard drive.
Fuck that. Oh, my God.
I hit it on the hole, I think it's 8. So one where the tee box is, it's a par 5. It's pretty far back there. But it's just water completely down your right side, if you remember that.
Yeah.
I played my slice really well. I hit it over the trees that were on the left side, cleared them. It started cutting back and caught a hill and just traveled center fairway.
Oh, my God.
It's the best shot I've hit on that hole. It felt so good.
I feel like with how much I've sliced, I'm just going to say I've hit like a 400-yard drive.
Probably, yeah. If you include the break and everything, yeah.
Because who knows where it ended up. I can't find it.
True. They're always gone. I've been losing so many balls. It's been bad. Because my goal has just been to, like, just try to swing the club the same way every time, no matter which club it is.
Mm.
And it's causing a lot of mishits, but I know it's what I need to do to try to dial them in. But I keep changing up my swing every week to try to fix stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll fix one aspect,
And then
but
mess
throw
up
another aspect
Yeah.
completely off. Or like my mechanics feel really good now, but I couldn't get the ball off of the ground with my irons. I kept hitting like just little, what do you even call them? What does Scotty always call them? Stingers.
Mm.
I just kept hitting stingers, just low, okay distance. And I've been so good in the past at getting them high. Just like getting that good ball path, but I've had slice. And I think it's because with my new grip that I've been doing that's made the swing feel good, it's opened up my club face too much. So I'm catching it too much off the bottom of the club now. So I'm not like scooping the ball anymore. I'm not lifting it at all. It's just
You're just hitting the...
just firing.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But I think a week or two off, because we got a trip coming up, might be good for the game. Just like get it out of my head for a minute, then hit it again. It's also just been so goddamn hot.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get out and like hit and practice, but
it's been brutal.
It's above 100. I'm not going outside.
The last time Jordan and I went, she was wanting to play, and just the heat affects her so bad that she just couldn't hardly get out of the cart. And so I was just flying through it, trying to hurry up to get her home, because we went at like 5:30 at night, and it was still over 100.
Yeah.
It didn't cool off until
awful.
Like 7:30.
And we're not done with the weather like that.
No.
Mm-mm.
It needs to cool off so it feels more like football season too.
Yeah. Speaking of, football's coming back.
Starts tomorrow. College football does.
Yeah. Was it week 0 or whatever?
Yeah, Duke and... I don't remember. Duke's playing somebody tomorrow. I know that's the first game. OU plays next week.
OSU plays on the day that we're leaving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they play on the 2nd.
I think that's when OU plays
6:30.
too. I think that's when OU has their first game.
Playing Central Arkansas, so, gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh, real wood.
Oh, yeah. I love that so much. I'm ready for football.
Dude, I've been trying to watch some preseason NFL.
It just doesn't
it's
hit.
not the same.
NFL's I enjoy aspects of the NFL. College football is just so much more fun to watch.
It is, yeah. They have like their whole it's like career on the line almost.
Yeah, they're all playing to advance. Some of those dudes are playing and they know it's as far as they're going to make it, so they're playing just as hard, if not harder, to just take it all in and try to do their best.
It also feels like I can connect with those guys more because I'm closer to their age.
I'm not.
Oh, fuck, not now.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. God damn.
There's people in the NFL that are
younger than
us. Younger than us.
Oh, no.
There's people in the NHL that are way younger than us.
Yeah.
That fucks with me now. Thinking about it, it hurts.
I really don't like thinking about soccer in that way.
Oh, yeah, because there's like 16-year-olds out there. Yeah, it messes me up that like one of my favorite players, he's like one of my idols, is younger than me.
That's how I feel about the people that I idolize in baseball. They're my age.
Yeah.
So fuck.
Kale's like 2 years younger than me, I think. I think he's your age.
Oh,
and I'm just
no.
like, oh.
That sucks to hear.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And it's just going to get worse because we're just going to keep getting older.
And we're just going to keep getting younger. Fuck.
They stay the same age.
God. And just like with college football, the fans, like those college students there, just the energy is so sick.
What college is it that has like the crazy super loud? Is
LSU.
Yeah.
The Valley of Death, I think.
Valley of Death, yeah.
It's so sick. I mean, the whole SEC is like that.
Yeah.
They're all diehard. Alabama, LSU, Florida, like that's life. Georgia, Ohio State, like
they live football or nothing.
They live and die with those teams. But
I usually just die with mine.
Yeah. It's still it's pretty comparable in the Big Ten and stuff too. Like it's pretty much the same, just slightly smaller scale.
Yeah. Then like Big 12's expanding now.
Yeah.
I think the Big 12's gonna be on the up and up.
Yeah. They're gonna be a lot of fun. There's been a lot of realignment and stuff, people bouncing around.
What conference got completely pushed out? PAC?
I think it was the PAC.
Because they all went to Big Ten, right?
For the most part. I don't think all of them did. I think there's a few that got screwed. I can't even remember. I've been hearing it so much on podcasts, and it's just out of my brain now. But I'm just ready for hockey. I've been watching so many highlight videos on YouTube, just getting, like, fucking stoked. There was one day I just watched Colorado Avalanche fight videos.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just sitting there on my couch like I was watching a live game. Just, like, just in it.
Ducking with them.
Yeah. Colorado plays in Dallas for sure 2 times
Ooh.
that we've looked at. One in like November, one in January, and we want to try to make those.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
We'll have to try to get you, because you still haven't been to an NHL game.
Not to an NHL one.
We'll have to try to get you down to one. They're so much fun.
I'll be wearing my Kraken jersey just like everybody. Just going to be like, what?
Just out of place, yeah. Those are always so much fun to see. Just a team that's nowhere close
Nowhere
to those
close.
Yeah. Those are fun.
I can't wait to be in a hostile environment wearing a Blue Jays jersey.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm going to be loud. I don't care.
I'm stoked for this game we're going to. Just the trip in general.
Oh, it's going to be a fun trip.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
Because the day we get there is game day.
Mm-hmm.
And if we leave around whenever I'm thinking, we should have like an hour and a half before the game starts, 2 hours before the game starts to unload and do whatever we need
Pretty
to do.
much leave immediately.
Yeah, so we can get there and get the bobbleheads.
Dude.
I want a bobblehead.
It's Charlie Blackmon, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get, yeah.
I want one so bad.
I'm going to try my hardest to run down to, like, wherever I can. Be like, Vladdy, please. Vladdy. Bo, please.
I've been debating if I want to just wear, like, an Avalanche jersey, even though I have a Rockies jersey. Just be like, I like them by association.
Wear them both.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be so hot.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be cool in Colorado.
I hope so,
I hope.
man. Anything but this.
Anything
but
this is hell.
It's been so hot. We've been in the literal heat dome. Have you seen that?
A heat dome?
Yeah, that's what they're calling what we're in right now. There's just like basically center of the U.S. where we are. There's just this legit like dome of heat
That's
over
bullshit.
over us, and it's so intense that like all the tropical storms that are going on can't even like get through it to cool us down.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I'm like, there's like a tropical storm like down at Mexico. How are we not feeling any of that heat dome? I need some of that. I might have to cut that. We might have to cut that.
That fire. I want to be sweating. I'm going to need sunscreen for this dome.
Yo, give me some aloe vera. This shit burning.
Anybody got an ice pack? Could make an egg on that shit. No?
I thought you just ripped ass.
I wish. That would make it so much better. I want to be bubbling.
Oh my god. I thought you just like you laughed so hard you shit yourself just then.
I wish.
We'll have to run that audio back. I swear to God, you just like you laughed. There was a pause and a little.
I would own up to it.
Oh, I know that's what makes it funnier. Oh my god. That might be like top 2 moments of the pod right there.
I want blisters.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need a jug of water next to me.
I'm fucking parched.
Wait, it just sounds like we're giving the dope.
You're gonna need some fucking electrolytes back in your system after that shit.
I am dry now.
Fucking. It's so.
I actually had like
This shit screwed in so tight, but it's still just slumping. Look at that. I can't like. I legit
got some weight on that bad boy.
can't undo it.
By the end of the pod, it'll be where you want it.
It's staying. It's not moving now.
Watch it just. So something weird happened to me when I had COVID.
Uh-oh.
The weird part isn't the shower, but I was in the shower. And I was like, man, it's been 3 days. I can smell myself, even though I can't smell. So I'm in the shower, do my thing. All of a sudden, it's like my heart's beating as fast as it possibly could. I was like, this isn't good. Why am I out of breath? I had to like breathe as fast as my heart was going. Otherwise, I was like not able to breathe.
Damn.
And like my whole body started tingling. I was like, is this a stroke? And like started getting spots in my eyes. And then I couldn't open my eyes. And I just like leaned up against the wall and I was like, God, please, God, I don't know what's going on. So I like turn the shower off and I sit down in the bathtub and I have the water running and I turned it all the way on cold, like splashing myself. Oh, I forgot the most important part. I had music playing and my ears started ringing, or I heard a ringing, and I thought it was in the song because it like fit with the song.
Yeah.
And then it became so loud that I couldn't hear the music. So like my ears are ringing, my body's tingling, I'm seeing spots, I can't breathe, but my heart's beating on my chest. And I start like dousing myself with cold water, and I was like, all right, I feel like normal. I'm gonna get up and like figure out what the hell that was. I look in the mirror and I am pale.
Oh,
Like
God.
the most pale. My eye color, the white of my eyes was
Yeah.
the same color as my skin. I don't know what it was.
That's so scary.
It's terrifying. I was like looking it up. I looked up every symptom. It was like a range from like you're fine to you're dead
Right.
already, and it was like I don't know.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my-
guess it was just like all the congestion I had going on.
Maybe.
I thought maybe it was like a panic attack, but
That's what it
was
sounded
like-
like at first.
none of my panic attacks have ever been like that.
It sounds like a panic attack.
The weirdest
mean-
part is I had nothing I was worrying about. So it's like my anxiety was just like, hey, you forgot about me.
They just happen like that.
Yeah.
Like that's how 90% I would say of my panic attacks have been. It's like I feel okay, and it's just like I'm dead.
Well, that's true.
Like
Because I had
just-
them when I was in college. I had a panic attack every day for like 3 months,
Yeah.
and it was just like, there's another panic attack. Maybe it's a heart attack. Maybe I'll die.
Yeah. Easy answer. It was probably just a panic attack. It could have been just you already didn't feel good, and then you were blasting that heat. You know, you were in a
True.
hot shower. Your
Yeah.
body was already hot, and it set off some chemical reaction that triggered a panic attack.
Yeah.
It's a very intense one, and those are scary. That's to a certain degree. That's almost how the one I had at work was.
Oh, really?
Whenever I had to get up and walk away,
Oh.
I could not breathe. I wasn't seeing spots or anything, but like I could just feel my heart pounding, and I couldn't breathe. Like I had to lay
Dude,
down on the
panic attacks
floor.
are fucking awful.
They suck.
They suck.
I've been doing better as far as like not having a panic attack. Like I still get that anxious feeling. I got it while driving yesterday.
Ooh.
That sucked. That's where a lot of mine trigger or used to. I didn't shut the door, I guess. But yeah, they fucking suck. It's bad.
I luckily haven't had like, I guess besides that, I haven't had like an actual panic attack, but I've had like a lot of anxiety attacks this year.
They still suck.
Still
Yeah.
suck, not as bad,
Yeah.
but anytime I feel like an anxiety attack coming on, it's like, all right, take a second,
Yeah.
do some breathing, meditate. Maybe it's like I just gotta tell myself I'm safe.
Yeah.
Right now in this moment, I don't need to worry about whatever I'm worrying about.
Right.
And then it helps.
I think you sent it to me. It's that redhead dude on TikTok. I can't remember his name. Something Dorito or something like that.
Yeah.
He had a video recently where he's just like, "Hey, none of this shit matters." And it was like, this is weirdly comforting.
Yeah.
Like this is weirdly
He was like
helping right
mean
now.
about it, but it was like, yeah, you're right.
Well, that almost is what made it so much better.
Yeah.
It's because he was so like stern about it.
He was basically like, stop, stop.
Yeah. And you boil it down to, he was basically like, "You're not important."
Yeah.
And that's fine.
It's
He's like,
fine.
This shit's so regular. He's like, whatever this is, just fucking enjoy it. And I was like, yeah.
Which is so weird because none of his other TikToks are close to
No.
anything like that.
They're just comedy. Like, yeah, it weirdly helped. This is gonna drive me insane. I just know my audio sounds like shit because I'm over here just.
Well, now it does. Ham boning on your mic.
Ew.
Hot
Anyway.
dome.
Trying to think what else has been new, man. Been organizing my hockey cards.
Yeah, you got a binder.
Got a binder.
I just got lame ass boxes.
I emptied out all my little boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I organized all my cards by team, and half of them I have organized by player. They're not in alphabetical order.
Hey, at least you didn't go that far.
Right. I
Yeah.
almost thought about it. I was like, that's too much. That's too far. Even while I was sorting them
Position, name.
Right. Even after, like, I sorted them by team, and I was like, I kind of want to sort them by player now. I got, like, halfway through. I'm like, fuck this. I
did that with, like, my Magic cards way back in the day. And when I got done, I was like, I don't even know why I did that.
Yeah.
Like, I went through thousands of cards, put them in alphabetical order and by
Color and everything.
and color and mana value. Why did I do that?
That's so OCD.
Yeah, it is. I
always,
think that's when I realized, oh, I got some real issues.
I've sorted all my Magic cards are sorted by color type, but that's it.
I just have them thrown in a box. I'm like, I might come back to these.
Yeah.
I got the cards out that I wanted.
Right. I keep trying to look back to make sure that the video hasn't
Me
ended.
too.
I know it's gonna happen as soon as we look away.
Mm-hmm. Might as well just do it now.
Probably wouldn't hurt.
We'll be back in right now.
Really threw off how smooth that was.
Yeah, because I had nothing to say after that.
I'm trying to think.
If I was a well thought out podcaster, I would have
Yeah.
been like, anyway, and then she said,
My wife. I can't do that. I have a wife.
my
I
wife.
can't ironically do the my wife bit.
You don't ironically have a wife.
True.
You just have a
I
wife.
just have a wife.
Yeah.
I got pulled into a room by my manager today, my big boss
Oh.
at work, and I got immediately scared because the last time I got pulled in there is because my even bigger boss saw me on a break on my phone and thought that I was just on my phone,
Oh.
that I wasn't on a break. I literally just got done eating breakfast and was like just sitting there scrolling, like waiting to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
She saw it, told the next manager, she told that manager. I got pulled in. Had to be like, yeah, I know not to be on it. Like, I listen to stuff and have stuff playing on it, but I'm not just playing on my phone. Anyways, I'm sitting there working. I have something playing on my phone, and my phone's sitting on the counter next to my workstation. I'm just working away, sunglasses on, just in my own world, okay? And she just walks up out of nowhere and is like, hey, can I talk to you real quick? I'm like, yeah.
No.
I immediately start freaking out because I've been watching a lot of like true crime shit too.
Oh.
And so we get in this small ass room.
She's interrogating you.
Yes, that's immediately what it felt like. I was like, I didn't do anything.
Where were you last Wednesday?
Yeah. And she was just like, are you okay?
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I think so. And I just start spiraling in my head like, am I good? I think I'm good.
Am I okay?
I
Am
haven't
showing
been
pe- am I
feeling weird.
projecting?
Am I good? And she was like, you just seem like, just recently, the last couple of weeks when I've seen you at work, you just look like you're not happy to be here, or like you're bored, or just unhappy. I was like, that's just my face. And I had to explain to her that my dad has told me countless times growing up I had mastered the look of being bored. My resting face is just
Rested
like a
bored faced.
that's
It
just,
is. It really is like
it's
that.
just try to do a pan in or something. And she was like, she's like, I believe you, but I don't. I'm like, I don't know what I need to tell you right now to like assure you I'm good. Like, I know if I have a problem, I can talk to y'all. She's like, okay, well, that makes me feel better. And it was just me like sitting there, what felt like fighting for my life and being like, I'm good. And my brain being like, are you good? And it's like, yes, I'm good.
Stop it.
It completely fucked me up. And so after she left, I went out to like my coworkers. I'm like, hey, do I look just pissed off and bored all the time? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks. Even my manager was like, was she just down here? I'm like, yeah. He's like, why? I'm like, she had to talk to me. He's like, oh no, what happened? She's like, just want to know if I was good. He's like, oh my God.
It's a weird like meeting to have. It's cool that they're like
No,
worried
like
about it.
I appreciated it, and I told her several times like, thank you for checking on me. Like that, it means the world to me because like I do have struggles like that, mental health.
Yeah.
Like, if I say I'm good, like, please don't, like, make me have to try to convince you and make me doubt myself of if I'm good or not. It's like, oh, my God. That fucked me up. That's had me, like, I've just been exhausted all day since that. Like, I'm just, like, drained.
I guess I have like resting depressed face, and I think it comes from like my years of struggling with depression. Because there are times where I'm just like working, and my boss will be like, "Are you okay? You seem sad." Just like I'm good. Like I'm just listening to a podcast or music. He's like, "You seem sad today," which are yeah not like him.
No.
He wouldn't care.
No,
But he's just like, "You seem sad. Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm fine.
I think so.
Now I'm worried.
Yeah, now I'm not. Thank you.
now I feel like I'm just projecting to everyone that I got issues.
Right.
Which also, if you like see my license photo, it looks like I killed my wife, and it was like my mugshot.
It is pretty funny.
It's bad. But I feel like I'm probably like the most happy person, or one of the most happy persons I know, I guess, when I'm okay.
I've thought I was.
Yeah.
I've thought that about me for a while.
Like now I'm worried I'm not.
Right. And we're back.
And we're back. We need
Welcome back to the
98.9 the shit.
I love that TMG bit where they're doing that shit. They're like, make sure you use promo code Whoa Kenny at
Use promo code
Rocky Slush. I guess Jordan didn't know I could burp on command.
Oh really?
I'm like, you can't make yourself burp? And she was like, no. I'm like, you just suck in air. And she was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you just go.
Yeah. It's like brewing, but your
And
throat.
I just kept doing it. And she's like, stop. And I'm like, what? You mean? And just
Like
kept
you gotta get to a point where you're gonna throw up, though.
No, it just kept getting. They kept getting louder and longer the more
That's
I did
insane.
it. And she was just like, stop. Like, this is so gross. I'm just sitting there just having the time of my life. Just
I was doing that
burp.
with friend/coworker today. We had that conversation. She was like, "You ever like breathe in a lot and then it turns into a burp?" I was like, "Yeah, like this." And I did it, and she was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "It's like brewing." She was like, "What's brewing?" I was like, "Ah, we'll tell you later."
I've told Jordan about brewing, but she went to Falls Creek.
Yeah, smelliest place. Hey guys, this podcast is sponsored by Shank It Golf.
We are officially brand ambassadors.
Yeah, boy.
Shank It Golf is if you couldn't tell, a golf apparel company.
Yeah, they got some really cool stuff.
Fun hats, polos, gloves. I got myself a polo. It's black with paint splatter, like
Very
pink and
cool.
blue, and then love the hat. It's like a beige tan. It says Shank It Golf on it. It's a dude hitting, I think like a driver shot, but the ball is a bomb.
Yeah.
Just super sick design. Check them out, and whenever you do, make sure you use that promo code OOL. That's OOOL for. Do you remember how much? 15?
15.
I think it's 15% off. So again, that's Shank It Golf, and use promo code OOL. OOOL.
Thank you, Shank It Golf.
Thank you, Shank It Golf. Anyway.
So I was shitting the other day. And I thought, man, this isn't coming out easy.
Those are worse. You do
Yeah.
the toe point.
Well, it was more like a reach back and spread a little more.
I don't think I've ever reached back and spread. I've adjusted.
It was all cheek. It was all cheek. It was not
Well,
grab.
yeah, I didn't
It was-
figure you
it
were
was not-
grabbing. Right.
I start popping it. Maybe this will work.
You ever? This is gross to talk about. Everybody's probably done it.
Everybody
you ever
poops.
Do like the hunch and point?
Yeah, because that's apparently like the right way to
Right,
poop.
it's like what a squatty potty's supposed to do, but I
Yeah.
don't want to buy one because that feels weird. So
Yeah.
I just,
Can you imagine someone walking in your bathroom, they see a stool?
what's that? Oh, it's my shit stool.
Or stealing that to pee.
I just want to make the splash bigger.
Gotta make sure it's straight down.
Yeah.
No arc.
Oh God, we gotta change. This is going off the rails. I got nothing, man. Hockey, football, I just need it.
I've been slacking on watching baseball, so that's some news.
I've caught a few games. Shohei tore his UCL.
Dude, the Angels are just not having a good time because
Yeah.
Mike Trout's out again.
Damn.
They lost Shohei.
He's building a golf course with Tiger Woods.
Mike Trout?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I
I didn't know he played golf.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok earlier today about it from him.
I bet he hits some bombs.
Oh, he probably hits bombs, dude. Just
I bet he wears Shinket golf apparel.
probably. It adds like +5 to your swing.
Yeah. If you have a shirt with flames, it goes even further.
True, and faster.
Yeah, it'll puncture the heat dome, even though the tropical storms won't.
I wonder if that's made golf easier or harder. I want
The
to say harder.
tropical storms?
No,
Probably
the heat dome.
harder.
The heat dome.
Oh. Well, I know that, like, heat affects, like,
Air
elevation.
air pressure and all that.
Yeah.
They say you can hit the ball further in like Colorado and stuff.
Dude, I can't imagine.
One of the dudes I played with at Payne's was from Denver and has been playing forever. And that's what he was like, if I start having bad shots, I'm blaming it on the altitude difference. I'm used to that thin air, just letting the ball fly. He was good. All three of the people we played with were really good. They were really cool. One of them was like a chef.
Oh.
Yeah. He was a lot of fun to hang out and talk to. 'Cause I guess he has like MS and just saying like he can tell, it's been getting worse as he's gotten older. So he's just trying to take advantage of everything he can. So he's like playing all these dream courses that he's been wanting to go
cool.
to. He was super cool. I ended up adding them on Facebook afterwards and sending them, because Jordan didn't play. She just took pictures the whole time. So she got a bunch of them, and I edited them that night and sent them to them.
That's dope.
So they could have it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You're a good dude.
it was fun.
Not a lot of people would do that.
Oh yeah, they seemed super like grateful for it too. Just something that you wouldn't expect, I guess, out there. So
yeah.
it was
just
fun.
a stranger sending you photos. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That sounds awful.
it
like
does.
that.
But like
In the circumstance.
we asked for permission, just like, hey, she's not playing, she's just gonna take pictures. Would y'all care if like we took some of y'all so we could give them to you? And they're like, sure, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, they were just like, oh my God, thank you. She got some really good ones of them too. It was fun. I almost like the picture she got of them more than the picture she got of me.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's one specifically where one of the people we were playing their iron shot, their approach shot, behind them in the background of the shot, they're in the foreground, facing away from camera. What they're looking at past the green is like waterfall and rock.
Oh.
And it's like, I think on her backswing when she took it, it just looks so awesome. I'll try to pull it up to show you. I don't want to show it on here and dox them or anything, but
That'd be cool if they were watching.
I didn't tell them.
Oh. We need to hop on like wool merch. Even if it's just for me and you. If you want some wool merch, let us know, because I really have some ideas.
Oh yeah.
I haven't put in any work for design, but I have ideas.
We'll have to talk about it afterwards because we haven't talked about it at
No.
all. You'd think it's something we'd talk about.
Yeah.
Where is it? What else should we talk about? Like, what else should we catch up on? Let the people know, I guess, what's happening.
I'm working on, well, you are as well, working on music.
Lots of
I've
music.
got like 20 songs in my pocket right now that I'm working on. That's a beautiful photo.
Yeah.
That's a dope one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, she got some really good ones. I don't think I've shown you all the pictures. I just sent y'all
You
some
sent
of them.
like in the group chat.
She legit took almost like 1,000 pictures, and I edited like almost 200, I think, 100 and something. It might have been like 115 actually. Now I'm thinking, but lots.
I've got a wedding that I'm shooting in
Ooh.
October.
I never liked doing weddings.
They're not my speed,
Yeah,
but it's
not my
a
tempo.
it's family friend.
I mean, that makes it easier.
Yeah.
I just had a bad experience helping someone with wedding invites one time, designing that.
Yeah.
And then I went and shot a wedding with our old photography teacher and just did not have a good time.
I wouldn't be able to do it as like my sole job.
No.
I love photography, and I wish I was doing my fine art photography that I
Right.
want to do, but realistically, it's already saturated. Photography in general,
Everything is so saturated.
Everything is.
Everything we enjoy is so saturated.
golf, podcasts,
Music, photography, gaming.
gaming. Gaming's
Like,
very saturated.
yeah.
You know how many
It's tough.
TTVers I run into on a game that's like, why are you streaming this?
Yeah.
No one is watching you play this. I know that. And
And
it's
it
not
sucks
because
'cause-
it's you, it's because of what this
Yeah,
is.
there's so many big streamers, it's hard to get an audience. It's so demoralizing because it's so much fun to do, but unless you have just
An awful
time-
personality.
not even no, unless you just have that grind, you know.
Yeah, if
like
you
that-
have no actual job, then you can probably build an audience.
and very little financial worries.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, I know it's something that we could probably grind at harder to do, but working a normal ass job, you get home, it's like I don't
I
want
don't
to
want
do
to do
shit.
fucking anything.
I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
I'm gonna get high and remember nothing.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna drink some alcohol, eat dinner, and then go to bed.
Right.
That sounds like I have some really bad
no,
addiction.
no, no. It's normal.
Everybody's got a problem.
Everybody does it. I signed up for Xbox Game Pass last weekend because it's like $1 for 14 days,
Yeah.
and I can do it on my PC now. I was like, I'll do it. I want to try it out, just see what games I can do. And they have the Master Chief Collection on there, so I downloaded it and started
Oh,
playing
yeah.
the original Halo, which is the first game I ever had on Xbox. It's one of the first games I remember playing. And I got stuck on like the second level and could never get past it as a kid, and was just so demoralized because like I didn't know where to go.
That's the worst.
I just had no idea. The maps back then like didn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
It was just a maze, and so I would just like spawn in every now and then to this section of the game and be like, walk around, I don't know what to do, quit, and just never went back to it because I was so frustrated.
Yeah.
And so now I've been replaying it, and it's been so much fun, like finally seeing what that game should have been
Yeah.
and what I missed out on. And like one day, I have like 2 missions left. I almost beat the whole game in one sitting, basically,
Gosh.
because I was just locked in. And there's a cool mode on it where if you hit tab, you can alternate between the remastered graphics and the old graphics in real time.
Oh,
I'll have to show it to you.
that's
It's
insane.
sick. So every time I'm in like a different part of the map, I'll do it real quick just to see what it would have looked like whenever I was a kid.
That's cool.
It's been a lot of fun.
I've been really reminiscing on. It's like one of the first. Well, the first actual gaming console I had was a PS2,
Okay.
and I've been really, really telling myself, "You don't need one," but I really want one.
I still
'Cause-
have that Xbox, my original Xbox in
Yeah.
my living room that I just need to replace something on because it runs in black and white right now.
It's the. What'd you say it was? The disc drive?
Well, yes, it runs in black and white and the disk drive won't work. So I think that's all I need to replace and I'll be good. It's just I don't know which one to go with. I don't
Yeah.
want to spend the money because I'm dumb. I want to figure out how to just do an emulator on my PC, but it's way harder than I realized.
Yeah, we looked into that together, I think.
Yeah, It's complicated.
It didn't make any sense.
No, because there's so many. Now that I've been doing this with Halo, I want to go back and like play and beat all the games I just dicked around in as a kid.
Yeah.
And the one game I want to play so badly is SSX Tricky.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. That and NHL Hits 2004 were my favorite games as a kid. And I just want to relive that so bad.
I had the Medal of Honor trilogy on my PlayStation. My favorite games of all time. And that's the only reason I'm going to get a PS2, I think.
Just for that. That makes
for
sense.
Because my flat screen, brand new 2 years ago, TV has the AV.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't think mine does. I think I got a HDMI converter for it.
Oh, yeah. That's probably better for your TV.
Probably. I just want to relive those, though. They're so much fun. If I can just get the Xbox to work, then I don't have to worry about emulating them. I can just get the original games
Right.
and play it like that. But
Oh, I just unlocked a memory. I had a Game Boy Advance SP. I still have it, actually.
I'm jealous of that. That's the one I always wanted.
I have Tony Hawk Pro Skater on it, or maybe it's Pro Skater 2. It's one of those. Or it's whatever one is in Hollywood. I don't remember which one it is.
Is that Underground?
I don't think so.
I
maybe,
don't know.
Maybe it's American Skateland.
Thug? That is Underground. Tony Hawk's Underground. That's Thug. That's right.
I'll have to look when I get
I don't
home.
know.
Anyway, I remember I was playing that, and it was like one of the missions was like, head east. And I was like, fuck, which way's east? And I remember it was the middle of the night, and I walk in to like where my mom was. I was like, Mom, which way's east? And she pointed, and I was like, that wasn't right. And I like, walked back. I get on the game, and I was like, oh, there's a fucking compass. As if real life east was going to be the east in
Right.
the game. Dumbass.
It's wild to me. I didn't pick up on it at first, but just like your first console was a PS2. That's just wild to think about because like I had a 64. Like I remember playing the Nintendo 64 as a
I
kid.
had no one in my life that played video games when I was younger, so I was very much the outside with wooden sticks with my friends. We're Russian spies.
I mean, that's the majority of what I did too. Just played in the woods at my house and stuff because my parents didn't like us being inside all day.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother, the only games he liked and the only games my dad liked were sports games. So that's like mostly what we had. I didn't start playing story games until I was in like middle school. And so I think that's why I have a hard time with them now. It's because like I just want an easy like game I don't have to think about.
Yeah. Well, that's like we were both playing Harry Potter when it came out. We both got to like what 35%.
I think I hit 40 something.
I got to 35, and I was like, "This is a lot."
Yeah,
There's so
you were
much
trying
left.
you were doing everything too, right?
Yeah,
That's what I was
everything
doing.
that popped up, I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
Yeah, it was just too much. It was
Yeah.
too much for my brain. I'll eventually go back. I need to go back and finish God of War 2. I didn't finish that because Harry Potter came out, and so
Oh,
it took
yeah.
over my focus. I was so excited and just spent so much time in it and just got overwhelmed and just stopped caring.
See, I'll find a story game that I really like, and I'll just play it over and over and again. Over and over and again.
I have a hard time replaying games too, like story modes.
Yeah.
I mean, once I beat it, that's pretty much it. But I typically don't go for the side quest on games. I just stick to the main storyline, and that's it. And so I pushed myself to try to do it for this one because I wanted to enjoy it the most I could, and it was just too much.
Yeah.
The only game I've been able to like do all the side missions on and main story and not get bored was the Spider-Man PS4 game
Oh, that game was so good.
and the Miles Morales one. I'll probably do it with Spider-Man 2 when that comes out. I'll probably blast through it. Have you seen Across the Spider-Verse yet?
The newest one?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Fuck.
Is it good?
One of my all-time favorite movies. I didn't think I was going to, like, I was trying not to get that excited for it, but I hadn't heard anything about it, like, whenever it came out. Like, nobody really talked about it, it felt like. That or is me just trying to avoid it because
No,
I didn't want
I
spoilers.
didn't see much hype either, if I'm
Uh,
honest.
But we rented it, or no, we bought it last week, and it's just so goddamn good. The art style, the narrative, it's one of my favorite. Legit, when the movie ended, Jordan and I both audibly went, "What the fuck?" Like, we just started screaming in our living room.
I gotta watch. The first one made me cry, so I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
watch the next one.
This one it's so good. I could not believe it. I'm trying not to overhype it for you now.
Oh, I don't care.
Shit, maybe we wrap this up, go eat some pizza, throw on a movie,
Maybe cuddle.
maybe you snuggle up on the couch.
Maybe get some.
All right,
heat
guys,
going.
this has been. I don't know what else to talk. Like, we've just been rambling. I know
Yeah.
it's good. Like, just having normal conversation is
Yeah.
what's fun to listen to. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like, what are we talking about?
Oh, I got one. Ruckus came
I
out.
didn't finish it.
It's good.
What I listened to was very good.
I'm keeping a list in my notes of. I think I've said this on another podcast we did. Making a list of albums from this year that I really enjoy.
That's
So
smart.
that way, at the end of the year, I can be like, here's the albums that came out that I really liked.
That's super smart.
It definitely made the list.
I haven't been listening to a lot of music. I haven't even been listening to a lot of podcasts. I've been listening and watching a lot of true crime and documentaries while I'm at work. It's probably hasn't been great for my mental health, but I've oddly felt like more normal because I used to listen to them a lot,
Yeah.
and I got away from them because like these are dark, and now I'm like, no, I feel like me again. Listen to this dark shit.
I remember you did that when we were working together. You were like in the little side room. You're like, I don't know, coiling books, I think. And you like closed the door, and then you came out like hours later. I was like, "Are you good?" And you go, "I don't know. I've been listening to Jeffrey Dahmer."
No, it was
True
John
crime.
Wayne Gacy.
Or John Wayne Gacy true crime documentaries this whole time. I was like, "Damn, dude."
You know what's funny? That like next day or that day I had my panic attack.
They probably caused it. Oh fuck! I was binge watching Ghost Adventures the whole time I was sick. We need to stop
Yeah.
doing this.
I felt like really good watching these recently, which like scares me though, because like I watched one about the Boston Marathon bombing.
Oh god.
That
yeah.
one was very heartbreaking,
Yeah.
but so good because how much footage they had from all the security cameras, people filming on their phone, the photographers, the film crew that was there, they were able to like completely stitch together the timeline perfectly of like them coming down and doing it. And
That's
like
insane.
the footage was hard to watch when the bombs were going off because they did not hold back.
Mm-mm.
They showed a lot of blood and everything.
Oh god.
So that was tough, but it was very interesting to watch. Just like footage of stuff you would not expect
Yeah.
was on there. And then I watched one called Murder Among Mormons or something like that. That was from like it happened in 1985.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
It's really interesting. This dude finds old Mormon documents that like kind of poke holes in the religion, and then bombs start going off and kill people.
Oh,
I don't want to give anything away if you haven't heard about it or seen it. Very good. I started one that we're watching now together called like Be Sweet, Obedient, and Pray. And it's about the fundamentalist Mormons that were in like El Dorado, Texas, where the dude was like marrying 14-year-old kids.
Oh god.
Super dark. Very interesting. I watched one. Oh man, what was one I just watched? It's called Don't Pick Up the Phone. It was where this dude was calling fast food places, being like, "Hey, I'm a police officer. We got reports that an employee stole from a customer. You either need to send them down to the police station and we have to search them, or you can strip search them at your place of work." And they would just take them to the back office and be on the phone with this cop for like 3 hours, and he would tell them to have the person strip and then just do weird shit. And a lot of bad stuff happened. where these people thought that they were talking to a police officer, and regardless of like how fucked up the stuff they were saying to do, they were just doing it without questioning
Oh
it
my
because they thought it was a
God.
cop.
You know,
Very bad.
In that situation, I'm sure. Oh, camera stop. I'm just gonna say it and then we can end. In that situation, I'm sure it's very different. My first thought would be, this is not a cop.
Yeah.
That would be my immediate thought.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just come down here?
They never caught him.
That also speaks bad on the manager. It's like you're
Yes.
willing to strip search somebody
Yes.
like that.
It was bad.
Maybe it was coercion.
Maybe.
They were in on it.
That was something they talked about in it. Is that theory? It's very sad, though.
That's fucked.
This has been
Now
Out of
that
Our
we-
League, whatever episode it is. Make sure you go to Shank It Golf, use promo code OOL, OOOL. Get like 15% off of your purchase. Sweet shirts, hats, gloves, all the works. And we'll see you when we see you.
Maybe in a month.
Maybe sooner.
Maybe.
Bye-bye
Bye-bye
now.
now.